Oh, Harold, my trusty worm and friend. There's not many apples left up in this tree. All my friends have fallen down to the ground. It's getting so scary and lonely. Julius! Not you! Oh, look at all these honeybees around. It's getting so scary. What if they sting me?
Buzz, buzz, buzz,
It's
buzz,
so
buzz,
big.
buzz, buzz,
It's
buzz,
so
buzz,
big.
buzz, 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 buzz.
What if I fall? What if the bee gets me? Oh, I feel it. I feel it. Oh! I think I bruised my apple.
Oh, oh, please don't be afraid of me. Let me help you.
Okay. You can help me?
I sure can.
How are you going to help me?
I get up very early in the morning. I land on flowers. I take pollen from the flowers. I fly back to your tree or any apple tree and put the pollen onto the blossom of the tree, and it makes the apples grow.
So we need honeybees. So apples like me and all my friends can grow?
Yes, without pollen, you couldn't grow.
Wow! So we shouldn't be afraid of honeybees. We need you.
You sure do. We are very important.
Well, I won't be scared of you anymore. Let's be friends. Hello, everybody. Teacher Kate here with my pup Charlie to introduce our topic this week, which is apples. It is almost fall, and fall is harvest time for apples. And in my research for apples, I learned some very interesting information. One, there are 7,500 different types of apples that are harvested in the world. I think I've probably only eaten like 6 different types. 2, they are harvested all over the world. China is the #1 producer of apples, and the United States is #2. Right, Charlie? Charlie loves apples. Bella does too. This is Bella. The first story I'm going to read to you is called Apples for Everyone. It's written by Jill Esbaum, and it's a factual story. Do you remember what we call stories that are factual? You are so smart. That's right. They're nonfiction stories. And this is a book that will give you lots of tidbits of information about apples and when they're harvested and different types and how they grow. And this book in particular has page breaks in it that have core words. So if you have a device or if you are using visuals, you can have core word conversations with your teachers, your paras, your family members, or even some friends about this book while you're watching the video, or even if you have this book at home or in the classroom. The second book that I'm going to read to you is one of my all-time favorite books, and it's written by Shel Silverstein, and it's called The Giving Tree. And this book is about one lone apple tree and one lone boy and their lifelong relationship together. And it's a story that I remember being read to as a child, and then I've read it to children and my nephews and nieces along the way. So I hope that you have a great week, and I hope that you enjoy the books all about apples. Apples for Everyone by Jill Esbaum. Seen any apples lately? Each year, in orchards and backyards, apple trees bloom. Drawn by the sweet smell, bees buzz from blossom to blossom. As time passes, petals flutter to the grass and fuzzy bumps appear. Slowly, the baby apples grow bigger, turning all shades of red, a glowing green, and a cheerful yellow. Apples might have golden speckles or snazzy stripes, be round as a ball or tall and lumpy bottomed. Limbs droop, heavy with ripe fruit. Some apples thud to the ground, then rot, and become food for the growing tree. At last it's fall, harvest time, and fresh apples are everywhere. Grocery stores, farmers markets, roadside stands. You might even climb a ladder and pick your own. Your teeth sink in, crunch, and tart sweet juice dribbles down your chin. Mmm. People bob for apples at Halloween parties or dip them into melted caramel for a sweet, gooey treat. Apples may be baked into pies and cinnamony desserts, or even added to a yummy Thanksgiving stuffing. Mmm. Some are cooked into thick applesauce or crushed into juice. On chilly nights, a steamy mug of tangy cider will chase away all the goosebumps. Apple trees have been growing in America for hundreds of years, since colonists bought the pips, or apple seeds, from England. When most of America was still unsettled, a pioneer by the name of John Chapman spent his summers hiking through the wilderness, planting apple seeds wherever he went. His nickname was Johnny Appleseed. An apple's seed lies right in its core. Cut an apple crosswise and you'll see the shape of a star. Each of the star's pockets has one or two seeds sleeping inside of it. Americans eat more apples than any other fruit. There are so many flavors to choose from, with names like Fuji and Gala, Granny Smith and Honeycrisp, and Jonathan, Macintosh, Pink Lady, and Red Delicious. We know that there are over 7,500 different types of apples in the world. Have you found your favorite type of apple? Ah, love at first bite. The Giving Tree by Shel Silverstein. The Giving Tree by Shel Silverstein. Once there was a tree, and she loved a little boy. And every day the boy would come, and he would gather her leaves and make them into crowns and play king of the forest. and he would climb up her trunk and swing from her branches and eat apples. And they would play hide and go seek. And when he was tired, he would sleep in her shade. And the boy loved the tree very much, and the tree was very happy. But time went by, and the boy grew older, and the tree was often alone. Then one day the boy came to the tree, and the tree said, "Come, boy, come and climb up my trunk and swing from my branches and eat apples and play in my shade and be happy." "I am too big to climb and play," said the boy. "I want to buy things and have fun. I want some money. Can you give me some money?" "I'm sorry," said the tree, "but I have no money. I have only leaves and apples. Take my apples, boy, and sell them in the city. Then you will have money and you will be happy." And so the boy climbed up the tree and gathered her apples and carried them away. And the tree was happy. But the boy stayed away for a long time, and the tree was sad. And then one day the boy came back, and the tree shook with joy. And she said, "Come, boy, climb up my trunk and swing from my branches and be happy." "I am too busy to climb trees," said the boy. "I want a house to keep me warm," he said. "I want a wife and I want children, and so I need a house. Can you give me a house?" "I have no house," said the tree. "The forest is my house, but you may cut off my branches and build a house. Then you will be happy." And so the boy cut off the branches and carried them away to build a house. And the tree was happy. And the boy stayed away for a long time. And when he came back, the tree was so happy that she could hardly speak. "Come, boy," she whispered, "come and play." "I am too old and sad to play," said the boy. "I want a boat that will take me far away from here. Can you give me a boat?" "Cut down my trunk and make a boat," said the tree, "and then you can sail away and be happy." And so the boy cut down her trunk and made a boat and sailed away. And the tree was happy, but not really. And after a long time, the boy came back again. "I am so sorry, boy," said the tree, "but I have nothing left to give you. My apples are gone." "My teeth are too weak for apples," said the boy. "My branches are gone," said the tree. "You cannot swing from them." "I am too old to swing on branches," said the boy. "Well, my trunk is gone," said the tree. "You cannot climb." "I am too tired to climb," said the boy. "I am sorry," sighed the tree. "I wish that I could give you something, but I have nothing left. I am just an old stump. I am sorry." "I don't need very much now," said the boy. "Just a quiet place to sit and rest. I am very tired." "Well," said the tree, straightening herself up as much as she could. "Well, an old stump is good for sitting and resting. Come, boy, sit down and rest." And the boy did. And the tree was happy. The end. This is Shel Silverstein, and he is a singer, songwriter, cartoonist, screenwriter, and award-winning children's writer and actor.